I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today we are jumping into number 76 when it comes to our compilation series. And guess what, guys? We're not going to have any proceedings coming out of a Michigan court. I know that's a big shock, right? It seems like every time we have a compilation, it almost has to be something coming out of Michigan because they have so many cases. But today, that is not the case. And we will be in two different judges' courtrooms. And also, we will be adding a sovereign citizen traffic stop for you guys at the end. Now, before I give you the rundown of the judges and where the traffic stop is going to stem from, just know that there will be no commentary at the end of this compilation. There will be chapters added for your convenience. And as always, thank you guys for all of your support to this channel. Now, the first judge's courtroom that we're going to be in is going to be out of the state of Georgia. Actually, both judges are going to be out of the state of Georgia. And that first judge is going to be Judge Guerrant. And the second judge, many of you are familiar with, is going to be Judge Tammi Hayward. And our traffic stop is going to be coming out of the state of California on today. Now, I know you guys are ready. I'm ready. So let's go ahead and jump into number 76.
That's 16 with Miss L, Mr. Saunders. All right. So Miss Germany, Miss Saunders, and Miss L, Mr. Saunders, I'm sorry. If you could all please unmute and raise your right hands. I'm just going to swear everybody in. Miss Germany, if you could unmute for me. You're muted.
Sabrina, okay.
There we go. All right, thank you. Miss Germany, if you could please raise your right hand. All right. Do you all swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Affirm.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you all. You can all put your hands down. Okay, so I did previously review the case. Mr. Saunders or Miss L have filed several documents. I'll let you make your presentation, but I don't see that they're actually responsive to the petition. But I'm going to let Mr. Duda put on his case, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. We would initially file for a motion for judgment on the pleadings, but I'll Sabrina, if you can unmute, please. Sabrina, there you go. Sabrina Germany, can you please state your name for the court, please?
Sabrina Germany.
And with whom are you employed?
Invitation Homes.
Okay. And is Invitation Homes currently the management company for SFR XII ATL Owner 2 LP, the plaintiff in this case?
Yes.
And when did Invitation Homes is to the best of your knowledge, is the plaintiff the owner of the property located at 4348 Carrollwood Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia 30083?
Yes.
Okay. And when did Invitation Homes begin managing that property for the plaintiff?
December of 2023.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, do the defendants Tankia Hodges and Jared Saunders, are they the named tenants on the lease for that property?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the current monthly rent for that property?
$2,195.
Okay.
Base rent.
And pursuant to the lease, are late fees allowed to be charged after what's the late date stated in the lease?
Yes.
And what's the amount of the late fee?
10%.
Okay.
$219.50.
Okay. And since December 1st of 2023, have the tenants made any payment towards the rent on this property?
No.
Okay. And what is as of today, including May's rent, what is the current amount due?
$15,384.98.
Okay. And
What would it be through?
I would need to prorate that real quick, Your Honor. I should have been doing that when I was waiting, but I didn't.
That's all right. That would be the 22nd.
And see. Okay, so the prorated amount through the 22nd is $1,557.74. So subtracting, let's see.
What was that number again? The prorated amount?
Yeah, let's see. It's $1,557.74. So the current balance prorated through the 22nd is $14,747.72. That does include a late fee for May. I'm not sure if the court allows late fees after the filing of the case, though.
Since it's a prorated, why don't we just take that off? That's $290.
Okay. Yeah, so that would subtract an additional $219.50.
$292.50. So that's $14,528.20.
That sounds right, yes.
Okay. All right. And that represents rent from January through 22 days in May, minus the late.
That would be from December of 2023 through May 22nd, right?
Oh, so the last payment was actually in November?
My client, Invitation Homes, took over management of the property on December 1st, and at that point in time, they just treated it as a zero balance and went forward from there. No payments have been made since my Invitation Homes has taken over management of the company or the property.
So no payments were received in December?
Correct.
All right. And the monthly rent is $2,195?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I believe that's it, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So Ms. L and Ms. Saunders, I can't have you go at once, but Ms. L, if you have some questions for Ms. Germany, you can ask her some questions now. You don't have to ask her questions, but if you wanted to ask her a pertinent question about her testimony, you can do that.
I mean, Judge, I stand affirmed that documentation I did not submit, but that did retrieve later, does not affirm the information that she stated true, correct, and complete. That's why I recorded an affidavit of truth, correct and complete to the court.
Would you want to ask her any questions, though?
I have no questions for her.
Saunders, do you have any questions for Ms. Germany?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So Ms. L, and Mr. read through all the documents that you presented. I'll let you make a very brief statement about it if you want, but as long story short, they do not present a legal defense to having signed the contract and being obligated to pay rent in this case. So none of the stuff that you put in there is going to be a defense to that. Like I said, if you want to make a brief statement, you can do that. But outside of that, that is, after having read through all of the paperwork you submitted, that is my position based on what I've read that you put in. But if you want to make a brief statement, Mr. Saunders, if you'd like to make a brief statement after that, you can do that. Ms. L, if you'd like to go first.
As I stated, Judge, I sent the affidavit. I take full liability under oath. With the demands listed for the plaintiff to rebut point for point as a counter affidavit. The plaintiff didn't rebut the point for point under oath, under penalty of perjury, which means the affidavit stands as true. Also, Judge, this affidavit stands as judgment in commerce in a tribunal or court. The plaintiff also is using my information, my personal property that I have a claim to. If you see page 2 of Exhibit C and Exhibit B, pages 1 and 2, it states that information.
All right. Mr. Saunders, do you have any statement you'd like to make?
Yes, I affirm that I'm a witness to everything she has stated in the documents and the affidavit and putting her lawful identification on the record. Everything is notarized, true, correct, and complete, and she does take full liability for everything stated and the validity and veracity of everything stated in the documents.
All right. All right. I think that Mr. Duda, do you have anything else?
No, Your Honor, just if the court is going to issue an order in our favor, there is a mention of, in their response to some $500,000. I'm not sure if that's considered a counterclaim or not, but we would ask that the court basically deny any asserted counterclaim.
I did not interpret it as a counterclaim, but
Okay.
to be as a counterclaim, I will deny it. So I will issue an order today. I do find that there is a valid lease between the parties and that the amount owed, that there has been no rental payments made since December of 2023. I am not allowing a late fee for May, but rent, including late fees, 80%, will total $14,528.22. I will go ahead and issue that order. And unless anybody has any questions, you are all free to go. Go ahead, Ms. L.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, I am asking the Honorable Judge of the finalized contract between me and the plaintiff for the amount stated in the first part of the Exhibit A.
Okay. As I mentioned before, I did review all of your documents. They have no legal validity, and that is my finding. So I'm going to go ahead and issue order in this case. You are all free to go. You will get a copy very soon of the order. Okay? All right. So Mr. Duda, Ms. Germany, Mr. Saunders, and Ms. L., you are all free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you. Have a good day.
Mr. Resto. So Mr. Resto, you have two cases. You have case number. You hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I hear you.
So you're before the court on 2019 CR 04954 for driving on a suspended or revoked license, no license, failure to display license, or failure to have license on person. I'm not sure, it cuts off, and no tag or expired or invalid tag. So that's on the first case. On the case from 2020 03114, you have a suspended or revoked license. You're represented by Lister and Holt on one of the cases, but not on the other. Did you want Lister and Holt to represent you, or did you want to represent yourself?
I'll represent myself.
On both cases?
Yes, ma'am. I have a quick question as far as law term when it comes to driver's license.
Okay.
Okay, you're only allowed to have one driver's license, and I have an Alabama driver's license. So when I get pulled over, I actually show them my Alabama driver's license, and it's current. It's the most current, and so they make a determination if they should go off the Georgia driver's license or the Alabama driver's license. And when I present the Alabama driver's license, they let me go because my Alabama license is valid, and you're only allowed to have one. And I had Alabama license first, so my
I believe
Georgia
this sounds like a not guilty.
Okay. So Mr. Resto, what Mr. Taylor is saying is this is something that you could prove at trial. If you present that information at trial, then that means you want to go to trial instead of taking a plea. I don't know what the recommendation is, and I don't know.
Well, the recommendation was, I think I've been dealing with this case for an awful long time now, so
Yeah.
I don't really want to go to trial. I just want to get it behind me. But I think that the recommendation, I remember the recommendation quite clear. They offered me 40 hours of community service. Is that still on the table?
Okay, no, Mr. Resto, it's more than that. So let me explain why I know it's more than that. So the basic fines and fees for driving on a suspended license is the first time in 5 years. If you get one, then you can enter a NOLO plea if you have a NOLO plea eligible to you, and then the fine is $500. But if you get a second one, the fine goes to $1,000. A third one, the fine goes to $1,500 and 10 days mandatory jail time. You have a second one, which means that you might be able to enter a NOLO to the first one, but then the second one is outstanding. So when you took a plea to the second one, that would definitely suspend your license. So that's what's on the table.
Okay.
And the fines are hefty. So you would get a plea on the first one, and that's a $500 fine, which is $737.50. But the next one is going to be $1,000 in addition to that, and that's $1,420. So we're looking at almost $2,200.
Your Honor, is Mr. Resto represented on the particular case that we're referring to?
Well,
I want to address
know.
him directly if he's
So-
represented, because this is a serious matter.
I get you. So that's why I'm saying, Mr. Resto, you have representation. I can allow you to be represented on both cases, and they can help you work this out. But understand
Well,
that
I was already represented by Lister and Holt, and we kind of been going back and forth with the district attorney's office for a while, and they've been giving me recommendations, and I still didn't take it, but they've been giving me recommendations. I don't know what's changed, but it definitely wasn't $2,000.
talk to your attorney and let them tell you what the recommendation they have on the table, okay? Because the recommendation, if you're represented, even if you're only represented on one case, the rec is probably going to come to your attorney.
Okay, now if I enter like an oral motion of dismissal based on constitutional grounds, are you standing on your constitutional oath?
Okay, I'm not sure what that is. So I have taken an oath to uphold the Constitution and to make sure that I treat people as the law would direct me to do so. So,
okay. Well, I asked this question previously when I was in your courtroom one day in regards to the right to travel under the 14th Amendment, stating that citizens do not need a permit to travel with a horse-drawn carriage, wagon, or automobile without interference by police. And I was on a public highway actually when I got pulled over.
Okay, so that's not actually in the Constitution.
And
So
I don't
right
believe
to travel,
automobiles were around when the 14th Amendment was ratified.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Taylor.
I just wanted to point out to the court that automobiles hadn't been invented when the 14th Amendment was ratified.
It says automobile, horse-drawn wagon, or carriage.
Okay,
so an automobile is not necessarily a car if it's a household good. It's just a form of transportation. It doesn't matter if it's an automobile, horse-drawn wagon, or carriage, because it's still a form of transportation, and citizens have the right to travel without interference by police. So I don't even know how the police are even allowed to interfere with travel when I'm not using my vehicle for commerce.
Your Honor,
and it's
hold on, Mr.
totally
Taylor.
private household good.
Okay, so Mr. Resto, if somebody drove 100 miles an hour into the back of your vehicle and killed your a family member, would you want the police to interfere?
That's a murder. I mean, that's if someone got killed.
But they're traveling. You can't interfere with somebody traveling.
No, I mean you can't. It's stating that a police just can't interfere with your traveling, like pulling you over for a traffic violation or a tag.
But you want them to interfere if somebody.
Now, if you murder somebody because
say you don't murder them. Say you just hurt them. Say you just damaged the vehicle. You don't want the police to interfere.
No, that's when it almost becomes like an accident or a crime or whatnot. So the police can. That's not really an interference. An interference with your traveling, not an interference when two citizens engage in an accident. It's interfering with you just traveling. Now, police officers, as far as public servants, they have a duty to serve to the people. So if a car accident occurs, then of course public servants, as far as ambulance, as far as firemen, they will come to the scene just as a service. But for you to just interfere in my traveling is actually a violation of the Constitution.
Well, sir, the Constitution and the cases that have come out of the constitutional jurisprudence allow cities and states and municipal organizations to regulate travel for the benefit of the citizens. So they can put reasonable regulations on travel, meaning they can you can have a license. They can grant you the privilege of having a license to drive. They can regulate how your license is seen. If you don't have a license, or if your license is suspended, they can intervene to take your license away or your privilege to drive away. It is a crime. You can be convicted of not driving under a proper license. So the government is allowed to intervene in a lot of ways with people traveling. So I'm not sure where this information comes from, but there's a lot of stuff on the internet about traveling and the 14th Amendment and horse and buggies and even maritime law. But
I mean,
an
an automobile was actually created before a driver's license was ever created. So people was actually their case pamphlets where people was actually operating vehicles before a driver's license ever became. That's actually, you guys are actually a conflict of interest, actually, as far as you being in cahoots with the DMV. That's a totally separate entity.
Okay,
and for
so
some reason,
Mr. Resto, do you want to resolve the case? Because it's not
I want to resolve the
40
case, but
hours
I disagree with the fine amount because it changed. I would I would make an offer like I can do $1,000, maybe 12-month probation.
Mr.
But
Resto,
$2,000, that's excessive.
Mr. Resto, we're not negotiating. Those are statutory fines, meaning they're written into the law. I can't even change them.
Can I make a counter offer to the state and say it's $1,000? Can I be?
No,
because I did do
sir.
time in jail. If the state would see that and count.
That's why I'm saying that you may want to speak with an attorney, because certain things that they can negotiate, I can't change the statute. I can't change what's written in it, but they can negotiate. And if the solicitor wants to give you credit for time in jail in lieu of the fine, those are things that they can do that I can't do.
Yeah. So I would ask to the district attorney, knowing that I did serve some days in jail, can you guys lower the fine and I just go ahead and end this case right now? I can do 1,000. I got $1,000 right now.
Mr. Resto, so that's a conversation that you need to have with them directly without me being present, number one. Number two, the reason I keep saying you might want to go through your attorney is because they can explain to you what is already on the table and how that may or may not change, okay?
What's on the table now?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I would rather you have that conversation in a breakout room with the attorney who's assigned to your case and with the state, as opposed to here in the main room. One, because I have other cases that need to be addressed, and two, because that's not information I need to hear.
Okay, is it anything I can do to get this case resolved now? Because it's been lingering on.
I'm telling you what to do, but you're not listening, Mr. Resto. Mr. Resto,
I mean, today, I want to resolve this today.
I get that you want to resolve it today, and I'm telling you what to do, but you're not listening to me. I said you can go into a breakout room with your attorney, and the attorney and you can discuss what's already on the table. And then if your attorney wishes to speak with the state to clarify anything, they can do that too. But you're not going to get it resolved by going back and forth with me, because there's stuff I cannot do.
Okay. Just tell the state that I'll take their recommendation. I'll just pay the $2,000 if they can give me 12 months to pay it off. And if I pay it off early, if my probation would be terminated, that would be great.
Sorry, I was discussing with Mr. Resto, and I understand something changed about his bond.
Okay. He has bonds with 2 bondsmen. I don't know of anything. Does he have, did somebody come off a bond?
Your Honor, maybe I can address that question.
Okay.
Mr. Resto, our office filed a motion to revoke bond, and that motion was granted a rule nisi, and it was calendared. That motion didn't happen because of the pandemic. It was, I believe, scheduled to happen in 2021, maybe February, but somewhere about that time. I informed Mr. Kamani to inform his client that depending on the outcome of today's arraignment, the state intends to move forward on that bond revocation. Your Honor, may I make a request on that matter?
Sure, Mr. Taylor.
I'd request that the defendant show in person for not for him. Zoom port is or remote appearance is not sufficient.
So it's my understanding that you and Mr. Castaneda have parted ways with respect to your case.
Yeah. Did he file a motion to withdraw?
Yeah. Did you want to go forward without an attorney representing yourself?
Yeah, it seems like the attorneys that the state appoints me, they have a very hard time of like listening to their clients, like what they have to say. Like I had a conversation with him for like maybe 5 minutes, and he was very like wanted to do what he wanted to do. He didn't want to hear what I had, or he was just telling me like I was raising concerns about the state came off of my bond, and I was trying to figure out why they came off of my bond when I show up for court. I gave him no reason to come off my bond, and he said,
so when you say come off your bond, the bonding company has to do that, not the state. So I'm not sure. Like,
well, they filed a motion to come off my bond. That's what he stated.
Okay, is that Free at Last or Atlanta Clayton bonding?
No, not Free at Last. It was.
I have that you.
He stated that the state filed a motion with your court, stating that they wanted to come off my bond to where, basically, I will have a warrant on me.
Okay, Miss John VA, do you have any outstanding bench warrants for Mr. Resto? I don't recall signing any, but I may have.
Did the state file any motions in regards to
that? No.
Okay, I did. So just Your Honor, I didn't know that he was back. I'd already given the file to my assistant. She said she had just sent off the bench warrant to you as well, I think. So
I didn't think.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Mr. Resto, you're here. So I haven't signed anything yet.
Okay. Does the state have any intentions on trying to come off my bond?
No. So, sir, they don't come off your bond unless you fail to appear. My understanding is you had a medical excuse for being late today. So you contacted
I'm actually still at the hospital. I just had a minor surgery.
Okay, so Miss Val has allowed you to come on to the call today because she knew that you had a medical issue. So we can deal with your case today, or we can give you a continuance until December 6th, but nobody's coming off the bond and the bench warrant will not be signed.
Okay, I want to handle this today. It's kind of been lingering over my head for some years now. I'm really tired of it. And but I hear that the state is trying to like give me like 10 days in jail, and that would like absolutely ruin my business, my life. So I have a 2-year-old son, and I'm a single father. Yeah, but see, Judge, in my situation is okay, I got the documentation from the Alabama motor vehicle department. See, I'm actually an Alabama citizen.
Hold on, I was traveling. Hold on. Let me put you in a breakout room with me and the state so we can hear what you're saying, but we're not putting it all out there in case you want to make a different decision, okay?
Okay. Well, I have no absolute reason to lie, and I really believe that.
No, it's not that, sir. This is what I would do if you had an attorney who was representing you, okay? So this is called a pre.
Yeah, but I just honestly believe that when you're just being truthful, there's really no need for attorneys when you're just being honest about your situation.
Next is Mr. Resto. Mr. Castaneda was fired by Mr. Resto, so he's no longer counsel of record. Mr. Resto is wanted, and there is no surety on that. Does the state have there's no surety order on that? Does the state have a request in the Resto case?
Mr. Resto, yes, state would definitely request a rule absolute on that matter.
Okay, on both cases, a rule absolute will be granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So for the record, what's your name? And
Officer Vasquez.
And your badge number?
23534. It's right here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So
what's the reason for the detainment?
So you were stopped for your expired reg tab. 5204, Adam.
Which I've notified you I'm not participating in commerce with the state of California. That's why it's not registered with the state. You acknowledge that's what the vehicle code's for, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you don't have any identification as well.
I haven't broken a law, sir. Like, minus a crime, then there's no reason to identify.
All right. Just hang tight. Like I said, you're detained. You're not free to leave. Just hang tight 1 second.
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Roll that window down for me a little bit, just so we can talk.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
what's your name and badge number?
Officer Beavers, just like the animal, 17035.
Okay. And what's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Olivier, 23755.
Okay.
Hey,
You a supervisor?
me?
Yeah.
No, I'm the senior officer.
Senior officer. Okay.
So, hey, just trying to understand, he stopped you for registration.
Which I have a question about that anyway, because from his position where he was on the street, there's absolutely no way he could have seen my registration when I was driving
his
back.
cab sticks out pretty good.
Not from that distance.
But anyway, either way, it's expired.
It's not registered with the state of California.
Okay. Well, it's required to be.
In your commerce, yes, I agree with that.
All right, so I'm going to give you an option here.
Okay.
To either just provide your information, license, all the information on the vehicle you have.
Yeah, I rescinded my license. I turned that in.
Okay. So are you at least going to identify yourself by name and date of birth or anything?
No, I haven't committed any crime.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order you out of the car, and if you don't come out, then we're going to forcibly remove you out, which would mean we're going to open the door.
I understand all your guys' tactics. There's absolutely no reason to do this, right? There hasn't been a crime committed. I'm peaceably traveling with my family, okay? And if
you're in the parking lot at Big 5.
If you guys want to enforce your will and cause property damage, then that's on you. Then we'll see you guys in federal court,
No,
right?
that's fine. So, yeah, no, so, okay.
I'm not out here. I'm non-belligerent. I'm not trying to cause any problems with you guys.
I'm not accusing you of that at all, but
I'm just going to stand on my rights, right?
You do have to follow the rules. You're driving in California, you got to follow the same
I'm
rules.
not driving in commerce, right?
Well,
you understand the whole vehicle code is for commerce, right? Is that a yes or a no?
You've read too much stuff online, but
No, I've read your commerce book.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing great. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Yeah, 16631. So here's what we're gonna do. We're either gonna go with the program. I understand your position, or we're gonna start breaking windows and we're gonna send a dog in after you.
Sergeant Garcia.
Guardia. You were close, sir. Guardia.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay?
So
that's gonna be up to you.
like I told your other officers,
I understand what you told them.
I'm here with my family, okay? We're just peaceably traveling on vacation. I've got my 4 kids in the car and I've got my wife in the car, okay? And if you guys want to choose to trample on my rights today, I've caused there's no law been broken here, okay? There's no injured party, there's no complainant, right? I know where you guys stand, I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not in your jurisdiction. Okay, the automobile is not registered with the state.
I understand sir, you can spare me with your back and forth on
It's
that.
not back and forth. I'm just letting you know where.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I completely understand what you're saying. But what I'm telling you is that we're gonna have to cooperate today. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
For what?
Huh?
What law have I broken in order for you?
Expired registration. You're driving without.
No, that's not expired.
So
that's
up
not.
to you, sir.
Okay.
We've already run the car. It's
Okay.
expired.
No, it's not expired.
Okay. And
it's not It's not in your jurisdiction.
Of course it isn't, sir. I
Right.
get it. So we're going to go one of two ways. We're either going to get you out of the car, okay, we're going to take you to jail.
Sir.
Your family is going to be displaced for a while, because the
Sir.
car is going to go to car jail.
Sir.
Or you can continue down the path that you're doing, and we're going to stand by.
Unfortunately, I'm going to stand on my constitutional protected rights today. Okay. Did you notice the tactics he did? He whips out his thing like he's going to break the window and all this. They want to get you to fold. I'm not folding.
How you doing, sir? I'm Chris Hamilton. I'm the captain with the California Highway Patrol out here.
How you doing, Chris?
Good. And
Good.
I appreciate the fact you're videoing me. I'm videoing you. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go be very clear right now what's going to happen.
Okay.
And you got a choice.
Okay.
Okay, either you come out of the car and we take care of business and you go about your business after that. I don't know what exactly the stop was for, but it's been elevated to a point now where we're going to break out a window and we're going to pull you out of the car. Now, if you don't want that to happen in front of your family, that's your ultimatum. You come out, we take care of this or not.
So, Captain Chris, like I told all of your officers here, there has been no crime committed, okay? I am simply traveling with my family. We're on vacation, exercising our constitutional rights, right? There is no law that's been broken. There's no complainant. There's no injured party. I've notified the officers. I wish to invoke my Fourth Amendment right to stay private, right? Be absent of a crime, that is my right, right? And I understand what you guys are out here doing and enforcing is the vehicle code. This is my private property. I'm not registered with the state of California intentionally. I've, under good faith and goodwill, rescinded my California driver's license, right? Because I'm not acting in that capacity.
I hear you. I understand you're basing this very much on the Constitution. I get that.
Right.
But I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. Because
So
we are
as
in
a
California, and we are going to enforce California law, and that's what's going to go down. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to make your choice, and after that, one of these windows is getting.
So you don't acknowledge the Constitution?
And I'll be honest with you. If your family wasn't in there, we wouldn't even take that risk. We would send a canine in for you.
What's the purpose of a canine?
Okay, so you got about 30 seconds. After that, we're going to do what we do, okay?
Officer,
All right, sir.
just to be clear, what is the intent? Officer Gardia?
Sergeant Gardia.
Sergeant Gardia? What is the intent of wanting me out of the vehicle?
Backseat, nothing on the passenger on the front.
We'll do it from the passenger side.
Okay. The baby's on the passenger side. On the back seat, but on the passenger.
Okay, we'll just do it right here.
Okay.
So what is it you guys are requesting?
You got about 5 seconds, sir. I need you to step out of the car.
For what? Is that a lawful order?
About 5 seconds, sir.
Because you're refusing, you're delaying and obstructing this officer from doing his job.
Obstructing is a physical act, right? Obstruction is
Sir, hide your eyes because you're going to get glass on you.
obstruction is physical.
Close your eyes and look away. Close your eyes.
Ready?
Obstruction is
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Officer. There's no need for all this. There's no need for all this.
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay. It's okay.
Goodness sake.
Zoe, unlock it. Okay.
Go ahead. Do what you do.
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay. It's okay.
Here,
you
Mom.
guys, it's okay. It's okay. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Turning off the car.
No one's in the car in the front seat. Why do you need to turn it off? What was the point of turning it off?
The car's being impounded, ma'am.
That's fine. You don't have to turn it off. It's okay, you guys. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
Search and Vasquez before you get in your car.
It's already off, sir.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know. I understand. It's okay. Take a deep breath, you guys. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. Take a deep breath, please. Can you see him? What they're doing to Dad?
No.
What can you see?
All I see is white.
Okay. I can't figure out how to turn the phone around.
Do you have somebody you can call?
We're out here on vacation.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just take you to a hotel or something. You can figure it out.
No.
You're just gonna walk? Because we're
I
towing
don't
the
know.
car.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll try and figure out. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We got time.
Yeah,
we got
we're not from here. We don't have anybody here. It's literally us traveling, like he just told
Okay,
you.
we're more than happy to get you to a hotel. Like I'm not sure your comfortableness driving with us, but we'll take you to a hotel for a safe place or a restaurant.
Can I take my car seats?
Oh God, yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, no,
So
you're
I can
entitled to
take my
take
stuff
any
out
of
of
your
here.
basic stuff. Yeah, we're only taking the car, not the contents per se.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah,
Take a
we're
deep
not
breath.
here
Take a
to
deep breath.
hurt you.
Okay.
It just could have went a lot easier than it did, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting into personal stuff between this, but this he would have got a fix-it ticket and went on your way, and your vacation would still be going. Instead, he's going to go to jail and sit there till Monday, unless he bails out. So it's just crazy. So yeah, do whatever you think you need. We're more than happy to help get you through into town to a hotel. Or
this is Bishop, correct?
It is.
Yeah. So what's the town right outside of Bishop?
South.
Yeah.
Big Pine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's small. There's not much there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no real restaurants or anything there.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's 30 days. 30 days.